Welcome into Mornings on Main Street, Southern Middle Tennessee, the show that highlights Giles, Lawrence, and Maury counties from the pages of your local newspapers. I am Scott Stewart. I am your publisher of your local newspapers, the Pulaski Citizen, Main Street Maury, and the Lawrence County Advocate right here in Southern Middle Tennessee. Here are some events you will find in this week's editions of your local newspapers. In Lawrence County, in this week's edition of the Advocate, we're reminded of the need for many more donations for the Santa for Seniors Drive. You'll find a list right there in the paper, and also a chili and beef stew fundraiser scheduled for the West Gaines Community School Center Friday, December 12th from 10:30 a.m. till 5:30 p.m. You can find all about all that in this week's edition. In Maury County, Piggly Wiggly at Neely's Mill is celebrating the holidays with deals that you can find each week in your local newspaper, and that's Main Street Maury. Pick up your copy and don't miss those great deals. Also, the Columbia United Lions Club is hosting its annual Christmas Star Festival December 13th from 1 to 4 p.m. at the First Cumberland Presbyterian Church Fellowship Building. That's over on 1106 Nashville Highway. In Giles County, Star Theater on the Pulaski Square will present the Nutcracker Friday, December 12th. Tickets are available at startheater.org. That's STAARTHEATRE.org. Also tomorrow, December 11th, an evening of cheer will benefit the shelter, and it features Alicia Gordon and friends, and it will be held at the Pulaski First United Methodist Church. The event is free to attend, and a love offering will be accepted for the shelter. We would love to get you a copy of your local newspaper every week delivered to your mailbox with a subscription. It's real simple. Here's how you get your subscription started now. Call 931-363-3544. Call 615-452-4940 or 931-762-1726. Any of those numbers or any of these websites. PulaskiCitizen.com, MainStreetMaury.com, or LawrenceCountyAdvocate.net will help you find out everything you need to know for an online or traditional subscription to any of our papers or websites. All right, Andrew, Chandler, Maurice, and yours truly are going to be along in just a few minutes with our weekly wraps from your local newspaper. So let's just get those wraps started right now.
This is Chandler Harmon bringing you this week's Pulaski Citizen Wrap. We'll start this week with our Citizen Spotlight of Tammy Edwards. Her photo graces the spot of honor at the top and center of our front page. Also in A1, EMS Chief Willow Chavez will conclude her tenure as chief on January 1st, 2026. Walter Daugherty will step into the role. Chavez's accomplishments as chief include implementing Tennessee's first career progression program among standalone EMS agencies and achieving full staffing with a waitlist for the first time in local EMS history. She will continue to assist Giles EMS in a part-time capacity. The PES Power Board reviewed its policy requiring employees to live within 30 minutes of the main building. The Ardmore Tinsel Trail featured over 100 trees, and it will remain lit through New Year's. The City of Pulaski hosted its Mingle Jingle tree lighting on the 4th. New speed limit signs were put up on West College Street last week. Inside Southern Tennessee Regional Health System, Pulaski was awarded Chest Pain Center accreditation by the American College of Cardiology. Robert Brindley, owner and broker of First Realty Group, was named Realtor of the Year at the Southern Middle Tennessee Association of Realtors. Max is this week's GCHA Pet Corner Pet of the Week. And as always, the Pulaski Citizen has property transfers, backward glances, community briefs, obituaries, government public notices, church directory, fun and games, Tennessee Valley weather, and church briefs. Well, that's it for us. We'll be right back after this.
Is your internet slowing you down? Well, it's time for an upgrade. Unleash the speed you need at home or at work with CPWS Internet. You can get speeds up to 1 gig for as low as $70 a month. No contracts, no hassle, just pure, powerful internet. Give us a call today at 931-375-7777 to order. Local service, local support, CPWS.
Piggly Wiggly, located in Neely's Mill Shopping Center, is Columbia's locally owned and operated Cost Plus 10 grocery store dedicated to serving the community with low prices and smiling faces. Piggly Wiggly offers fresh, hand-cut meats daily, as well as daily hot plate lunches from their deli counter. You're certain to see smiling faces and a helping hand when you're here at Piggly Wiggly. Come by and check out our fresh produce, high-quality meats, and more. Down home, down the street, we'll see you at the Pig.
I need to make a call. Hey, this is Brianna with Busy Bee. I'm giving you a call to let you know your technician is on his way.
Guys, not yet. Not yet.
Busy Bee,
Not ready, guys.
call 775-7833.
The Lawrence County Advocate Wrap starts this week with a suspicious fire in Iron City under investigation. That is the top story on A1 this week. Also on A1, the Lawrence County Sheriff's Department participated in a massive multiple jurisdiction operation that resulted in the seizure of more than 21 pounds of meth, the largest in the county's history. The Lawrence County Fire and Rescue has added paid staff positions at 3 stations. Karen Benefield has been named the EMT of the Year by the South Central EMS, and a suspect was apprehended recently after climbing out of a window in Loretto. Inside, veterans are being warned of a scam targeting them. December is the leading month for home fires across the country. Please be careful to avoid the hazards and dangers of home fires. The Lawrence County Republican women heard from the Wayne County Republican Party chair recently. Quilts for Veterans honored 100 veterans last month. That's pretty awesome. And a good work amongst the community continues each Thanksgiving at Keystone. An LCHS band member will perform with the Middle Tennessee Clinic Band. We have a list of items needed to fill out the gifts for this year's Santa for Seniors Drive. Find what's going on at the Lawrence County Public Library in this week's edition. Trey Donovan shares a few of his favorite Christmas characters. Henry Beckman's column's got one word for you this week: coffee. And Neil Beard shares their daughters of the American Revolution planting liberty trees in Veterans Park. Also, there's a lot more to see in the Advocate this week and every week, including local obituaries, local community announcements, government notices, auctions and estate sales, 2 pages of puzzles and comics, local weather from Tennessee Valley Weather, and the local church directory. Well, that's it for Lawrence County Advocate this week. We'll be right back right after this.
Piggly Wiggly, located in Neely's Mill Shopping Center, is Columbia's locally owned and operated Cost Plus 10 grocery store dedicated to serving the community with low prices and smiling faces. Piggly Wiggly offers fresh, hand-cut meats daily, as well as daily hot plate lunches from their deli counter. You're certain to see smiling faces and a helping hand when you're here at Piggly Wiggly. Come by and check out our fresh produce, high-quality meats, and more. Down home, down the street, we'll see you at the Pig.
Busy Bee, yeah, Busy Bee. If you need
Hold on, y'all, hold on. I need to make a call. Hey, this is Brianna with Busy Bee. I'm giving you a call to let you know your technician is on his way.
833.
Busy bee. Guys, not yet. Not yet.
Busy Bee,
Not
Busy
ready,
Bee.
guys.
Call 775-7833.
Is your internet slowing you down? Well, it's time for an upgrade. Unleash the speed you need at home or at work with CPWS Internet. You can get speeds up to 1 gig for as low as $70 a month. No contracts, no hassle, just pure, powerful internet. Give us a call today at 931-375-7777 to order. Local service, local support, CPWS.
Hello, Maury County. I'm your Main Street Maury reporter, Andrew Pearson, and this is the news from our December 10th issue. Duck River Aerial Photography is gracious enough to publish one of his drone shots of the Christmas parade with us on the front page. I went and took a few pictures myself, which appear on the last page. It was a great parade, I thought. The kids enjoyed the floats and the fictional characters who threw candy at them. The parents enjoyed free screenless entertainment for their children. And I, being a boring and civically minded adult, appreciated the turnout and showcasing of local businesses and nonprofits. Now to business. The Maury County Commission passed a moratorium last week on the building of new housing subdivisions on their turf to get breathing room as they draft the new comprehensive land use plan. Most commissioners and public commenters favored the moratorium and said as much, but some said it was unnecessary and put the livelihoods of developers on hold. Commissioner Chad Brothers and the developer Randall Shaw pointed out that about 99% of the development in Maury County is happening in city limits anyway. Over 10,400 housing units are in the pipeline in Columbia alone, and hundreds more in Spring Hill and Mount Pleasant, according to my and others' research. Maury County Public Schools presented 4 state awards last week at their meeting, one to the district itself, which the state classified as an advancing district for the first time ever, and 3 to the reward schools, Woodard Elementary, Highland Park Elementary, and Mount Pleasant High. All of these awards indicated that the schools in the whole district are making serious progress in student achievements, which sounds, from the stats that I've heard, like it's true. Columbia Police Chief Jeremy Alsop announced his retirement last week after 29 years in the police force, 6 of them as chief. He made way for his assistant chief, Jeremy Haywood, a second-generation cop and 27-year veteran of law enforcement. Main Street Maury sends its congratulations to Chief Haywood. And finally, the Columbia City Council had its first public study session on the proposed rate increases that will be needed to pay for its new intake valve, pipeline, and treatment capacity. In the impossible worst-case scenario, where the county sees no growth, 5 years of compounded 20% rate increases would raise rates by 2030 to about 2.5 times what they are right now. CPWS officials projected that they would come in lower because of the growing customer base and impact fee over that time period. People still were not happy with this during public comment. They raised a lot of great objections and questions that are recorded in the article. In our other news, the Spring Hill Board is trying to decide how to fairly dole out its remaining wastewater capacity and is considering bringing in decentralized BioClear systems to make up the difference. American Legion Post 19 have made their quarterly $2,500 donation to County Veteran Services. The new local power couple, David and Angelique Norrie, are trying to bring their charisma classes to schools in the greater Nashville area. And the Spring Hill Thompson Station Women's Club is inviting students to submit poems and short stories to the first round of their nationwide writing contest. Anyway, that's the A section news for this week, and thank you for tuning into the wrap. Next up is our coverage of our B section, full of sports news, op-eds, classifieds, puzzles, and more. Thank you once again for giving your attention and your dollar to local journalism.
Is your internet slowing you down? Well, it's time for an upgrade. Unleash the speed you need at home or at work with CPWS Internet. You can get speeds up to 1 gig for as low as $70 a month. No contracts, no hassle, just pure, powerful internet. Give us a call today at 931-375-7777 to order. Local service, local support, CPWS.
Piggly Wiggly, located in Neely's Mill Shopping Center, is Columbia's locally owned and operated Cost Plus 10 grocery store dedicated to serving the community with low prices and smiling faces. Piggly Wiggly offers fresh, hand-cut meats daily, as well as daily hot plate lunches from their deli counter. You're certain to see smiling faces and a helping hand when you're here at Piggly Wiggly. Come by and check out our fresh produce, high-quality meats, and more. Down home, down the street, we'll see you at the Pig.
From the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel, this is your weather on Main Street.
Well, good Wednesday morning. Taylor Platt here. Quick check on your forecast. Starting off for Wednesday, mostly just dealing with some clouds, maybe a few isolated showers here across parts of northern Tennessee, east of the Lafayette area, and generally north of Cookeville on I-40. That quickly moves on out. We'll be dealing with a lot of sunshine for the majority of the area today. By 1 p.m. into your afternoon hours, temperatures generally in the upper 40s to near 50 degrees. That's where they should generally stay across parts of central Tennessee. Southern Tennessee will see a little bit warmer weather going into your Wednesday evening. Things are dry, just a few passing clouds. Temperatures dropping down into the 30s and should be right around freezing for your Thursday morning. Maybe a few isolated snowflakes across parts of northern Tennessee and southern Kentucky going into your Thursday morning, but that shouldn't cause an issue. Take a look at your 7-day forecast. We continued the warming trend going into your Friday after a quick shot of some cool air on Thursday. Temperatures should be in the upper 50s to close to 60 degrees for some places. And then our next chance of rain will be coming in late Saturday into early Sunday, specifically across parts of southern Tennessee.
Hey, that's it for Mornings on Main Street, Southern Middle Tennessee this week. Make sure you get a copy of your local newspaper so that you don't miss a minute or a second of the coverage that we have lined up for you all across Southern Middle Tennessee. For more information on subscribing to any of our local newspapers, you can visit one website, and one website will do it all. That is MainStreetMediaTN.com. That's MainStreetMediaTN.com. And again, we thank you for trusting us as your source for local news, information, sports, and more. And good Lord willing, we're going to be right back here next week on Mornings on Main Street, Southern Middle Tennessee.